All right, whiskey review. Another exciting review today. As you can see, my brother Greg's here with us. Instant credibility because he's got the hat on.
Why do you go first, by the way?
I always go first.
Right.
Right, so it's Christmas time. We're doing a Christmas style whiskey. This is the Whisky Club of Australia 2018 Christmas whiskey. It's Glenrothes, Speyside, Scotland, whiskey maker's cut. Greg, you've had this before.
I have.
Never reviewed it.
Ever.
Interested to hear your thoughts today. We're outside, it's hot. It's probably 40 plus, but that's how we like to do it. Tough. It's good. Just a little bit.
This is a little one.
Is that enough?
Perfect.
Greg's got a very exceptional palate, so he needs to the tiniest little bit of whiskey. All right, so
Do we know much about Glenrothes?
I don't know. Do you know anything about Glenrothes?
They use 5 different water sources, actually. You've mentioned it. This one in particular, the Whiskey Maker's Cut, is one of their new range. For the first time in their history, they've actually started offering age statements. I'm not going to quote them all, but the 12, 18, maybe 25. This is pretty much the center point or the pinnacle of their collection. Pretty much available for about $120.
Okay.
I think initially pre-release in Australia, maybe about $130 mark. Also one of the few distilleries that do their own cooperage. Do you know what that is?
No, of course not. I'm here to drink whiskey, but tell the fans.
So they actually create their own, they make their own barrels. So one of the few distilleries that do that. Balveni's another that does that as well. But this Solio range, which I think you mentioned before, is the first range where it's just purely sherry finishes. So they're only doing sherry. A little bit of background for you.
All right, let's smell it. So, I don't know what you're getting, but I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. I've said it before, ripe banana. Definitely banana. Chocolate mousse and like candied peel, orange peel-ish.
I've got orange peel, definitely. Walnuts, you getting any of that?
Nah, no walnuts.
Went deep,
Went
deep searching.
I need to. Real late chocolate mousse. This is not an ideal glass for legs.
Yep.
So we're not going to bother with that unless you. I mean, you want to tell the fans about the legs of Glenrothes?
Well, I actually call them tears, but you can call them legs. Tears in Ireland. Ireland's where my heart is for whiskey, but they refer to them as tears. But the legs, as the expert suggested, it's very, very hard to see given that. And the choice of your Kepler vessel is very important. Normally have a bit of a narrow finish, but these, I believe, are a gift.
Yeah, just something I got given today, so I thought, in the spirit of Christmas and festivity, let's. You okay with that?
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Let's taste it.
Slán Java.
She's pretty good.
It's lovely. Christmas raisins for days for me.
What's the difference between a Christmas raisin and a normal raisin?
Well, it's just that time of the year. It's sort of, they're piled on generally in Christmas, and I've got a lot of them.
I'm getting like dates, sticky date, nutmeg. It's a little bit spicy, really creamy finish, ice creamy finish, vanilla, a vanilla bean, really good. This is definitely a Christmas whiskey. I can see myself in front of the fire. Don't have one, don't need one. I'm in one. I'm in Sydney, Western Sydney. I'm in an oven.
I find it very drying at the back of the palate. It's very, very late, very dry and sort of almost leathery, I would say. Not like an RM's Williams leather, maybe a Blundstone. You familiar with Blundstone at all?
Yeah. The thing is, I'm trying to get people to want to drink it, and I don't think leather does that.
That's just, it's quite drying, that's all. Leather's drying.
Doesn't taste like leather though. so don't worry about it.
I mean, it's vanilla leather, if anything,
It's
but it's still quite
vanilla
dry.
bean, vanilla bean leather. Ice
No,
cream.
I've definitely got raisins. I've got vanilla.
Nutmeg. You getting nutmeg?
Lots of nutmeg. Mentioned that. Orange peel. I still can't get that out of my mind at the moment. It's very, very earthy for me. High alcohol volume, I guess. 40s standard.
It is breathing fire out here at the moment.
What do we add? A 48.8.
Sometimes you add some water to that, you reckon?
Yeah, a little pat cash. A little splash of water here. That's it.
Whoa, Jesus.
That's okay. There's more whiskey there.
Right, so look, we're going to give a score here. Out of 10.
I think we should have it with a bit of water first. See, a lot more fruity in my opinion when you add some water to it. It opens it right up. Just open the door, come on in. That's lovely. Tell me what you think. Less drying with water. Natch.
Oh, leather's gone.
No leather.
Jesus.
Silk even. That's smooth.
Smooth as silk.
That's smooth.
It's a lot lighter, I think, with the water. Waterier. Yeah, look, it is fruitier with the water. The raisins turn from Christmas raisins to more a summer berry raisin.
Summer berry raisin.
Yeah.
Good. That's two new types of raisins.
Two new types of raisin. They got the Christmas raisin and the summer berry raisin. It's just more vibrant with the water.
Yeah.
It does open.
It's not
up a
as
little bit.
in your face.
No.
More in your mouth.
It's more in your mouth until it goes down your throat, and then
Yeah.
it's down your throat. All right.
Not a long finish though.
No,
Again,
it's way, yeah.
again, I still think it's drying, but definitely opens it up nicely.
Okay. Score. The guest, and you're the guest today. You're probably going to be a more permanent fixture, but for today you're the guest. Guest scores first. Score out of 10. 10 being the unicorn whiskey. It probably doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. No.
I always think anything above a 5 is drinkable.
Right.
Anything above a 7, 7.5 is like, yeah, we're talking about a solid whiskey now.
Yeah.
So where are you going to put this?
Well, I was about to deliver the score, but we'll go for me. It's a lovely whiskey for this time of year. It's definitely not a unicorn. Is it an 8.5? No, it's not. I think it's somewhere in that really good whiskey range, but it's not. It's nothing over the top. So I'm pretty comfortable at a 7.5. I'm pretty comfortable there. I think that's a really good whiskey. Again, bit of a pat cash of water opens it up. I'd think I'd look forward to trying some of their age statements, but that's a really solid start for me. 7.5.
7.5. It's a professional score too. Decimal point. Well done. Proud of you. I'm going to go with 7.6. Slightly above grade. He's learning, but 7.6 is probably where it's at today. Glenrothes, Whiskey Makers Cart, Christmas Edition, Whiskey Club, Whiskey Review done. Thanks, Greg. Absolute pleasure, mate. Keep wearing that hat.
Cheers.